The latest rumor for the iPhone 5 is that it's coming out sometime this month. They haven't made the official announcement, but we have Timmy Moore here to sort out what we can sort of expect based on rumors with the iPhone 5 for this week's Tech Tuesday. Timmy, good morning.
Good morning.
I'll give this back to you because it is your mom's and we don't want to break that. But okay, we've pulled up a couple images for the iPhone 5, and so we're going to do some comparing and a little contrasting as well. So we'll start off with this picture first.
Okay. One of the biggest changes that the iPhone 5 is going to have is based on these part leaks that China manufacturers have been creating in anticipation for the new iPhone, is a bigger panel. So the screen's actually going to increase up a little bit. It's going to go from 3.5 inches to 4 inches. This is the current generation, which you have now, and this is actually the new one. So you can see they've moved the front-facing camera up a little bit, and they just increased the screen size just a little bit taller for that one.
Do we know why they're doing this? What's the purpose?
There are phones out there that have gigantic screens, and there are some phones, the entire iPhone could fit on the actual display of another phone.
But see, John and I were talking about this, and we think, John, you said it was going to be more bulky. Is that how you felt? You don't like bulky phones?
Well, I don't know what it's going to be like, but I've heard it's going to be bigger, and I like the size of my iPhone.
Yeah. So.
I don't know if I like the bigger one.
Do you think that would be a selling point for some people, or do you think people are going to, Apple enthusiasts are going to buy the phone no matter what?
There are people that are going to buy it no matter what. Some are actually complaining because when you want to increase the screen, you want to make the width bigger too. Because if you increase just the height, it's really, okay, you're adding height, but you're not really adding width, so you really can't see more content width-wise.
Gotcha.
But for movies, it's going to be good.
Now, here's another look at the iPhone 5. Well, this is the 4. What is this? The 4?
That is actually the iPhone 5 fully assembled with all the parts that have been.
See, you can tell the difference because you can see the difference in the height that you mentioned. So yeah, so this is what one would look like. Also, one of the big things is the dock connector issue. And so if you have an iPhone 4, 4S, you are going to have to buy all new accessories. Is that right?
You will. There are going to be some companies that are going to make little adapters, so they'll take from, if you have a 4S and you get a dock connector with the new port, there will be little accessories that you can plug into your old one and it'll convert it. But you will have to, like if you have a clock and you just dock your iPhone into it, you will have to buy a new clock, or you can buy one of the adapters. Okay,
so what's the biggest rumor with the iPhone 5? Last time the iPhone 4S came out, it was all about Siri. Is there something besides the height that's really the selling point for the new iPhone?
That's a good question. Some people want the 4G. The next one's going to be coming with 4G LTE. That's the next step with 4G. Again, the bigger screen, we really won't know yet until Apple actually makes the announcement because they always keep those things secret. But besides the part leaks, we really don't know yet.
Okay, so stay tuned for that, and we should hear an announcement sometime in the next couple of weeks you mentioned, and then maybe possibly it'll be on store shelves at the end of this month. Fingers crossed. So we'll be on the lookout for that. But Timmy Moore, thank you so much for joining us for this latest installment of Tech Tuesday.